Hi everybody, it's me, 27th of June, and I'm going to take a look-see of what's going on in the Supreme Court right now. I kind of read before, when I first got the news, I read, but I'm really feeling like there's a lot of stuff coming up. Now, I don't know who I told, I don't know if I was with Kirsten or who I told, but I predicted Kennedy would go first. And I believe I also felt as soon as a Democrat who will be in office in 2020, Ruth Ginsberg, will go. But I also saw Justice Thomas going because he's sick or something's coming up. I will tell you this, and this is why I don't want you to worry. Since I got this psychic flash a long time ago, a couple of years ago, I even feel like Gorsuch, there's something that's going to happen with him. Almost like some underhandedness, or because of Trump, they're going to turn around and say, you're a bogus pick. Something's going to happen. How everybody's upset, but I'm feeling, I got to tell you, because I would say, oh, fudge. But I almost feel like things are getting ready to take place. Things are getting to roll. And and we can see if I'm wrong, I even feel that Trump had someone have an abortion. Now, I got to tell you, as a nurse and working in a hospital that did after 20-week abortions, don't like it at all. I'm not a fan of it. Unless it's to save the mother's life. Have one and you have a deadbeat dad, there's really not much out there anymore to help these women. And now they're going to say, well, the child can't have health care and the child can't have this and that. So, you know, women have to be educated. Women need to take care of themselves, and women need to, because there are some good men out there, but there's a lot of men who aren't stepping up to the plate. I want you to know that visually, psychically, I definitely saw a new beginning. So as you know, because I start listening to MSNBC and I'm hearing, oh, that's it, you know, we're melting. So let's see what happened. And I also, Patricia Arquette, I follow her on Twitter, and she had posted, she said, this is it. That apparently Justice Kennedy said he had to do it while Trump was in office. But I don't know. Kennedy was the one that said that Trump, if that's true. Okay. Let's take a look, you guys. So Kennedy's leaving. Will the Republicans someone else in? Kennedy's leaving. Will the Republicans bring somebody else in? Yes or no? Will the Republicans bring somebody else in? Yes or no? Okay. So everybody's all upset. Trump is dancing. He's dancing more because he thinks by getting everybody on his side, he's going to be able to accomplish that. If they try to remove him, they're coming up at block. But see, it's not. This is going to be about criminal aspects for Trump. It's not, they just don't, it's a Nixon thing. It's criminal stuff that's going on. So, the other thing I was picking up, I don't know if you know, but Justice Roberts was seen having dinner with Trump, and Gorsuch is over there all the time. So, that is like a no-no. You know, these kind of things that are going on, I feel, and I'm sure he does like he did with Comey. Can I depend on you with your support? So, what are you trying to tell me? Something's going to happen, you guys. Something's going to take place. Something is going to bring angst and anxiety, and people aren't going to be able to move through this like they thought. There's Feels like several people are brought forward. Now this is weird because I kind of heard this earlier, but I wanted to double check with the cards. And of course it's not a woman, it's a man. And I feel they will bring somebody in. He has some experience behind him. But I also feel the surprising part is that he's not dancing their tune. You know, Kennedy even stood up for Roe versus Wade, stood up for gay rights, stood up for this and that. It's interesting because the Republicans, the people that like Trump, aren't the whole country. He only won by what? Well, he lost the popular vote by 3 million, but what was it, 70,000 between 3 states that got him the electoral vote. He's going to try to change the voting system too. They're running into a wall because something's getting ready to happen. Let's see what it is. What are you going to tell me? But I do see this man coming forward. I'm not quite sure if he wins, but I see him coming forward. What can I tell everybody? New Supreme Court appointee coming in from Trump. It's like everything Trump touches is going to turn to shit. Sorry, it is. He's had a good week. He got the travel ban, which they say Roberts was desperately trying to spin it, which makes sense that he was having dinner with him. I'm telling you, Trump has this way of, like, whoever this new person's coming in, it's going to be about, you know, relax with me. What, you're going to go to dinner with me? What's up? Jack? Jack? I heard Jack coughing. Hi. Okay, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? We're being looked after, you guys, from a power source outside of this. So it's almost like I wonder if it's Mueller, some sort of angelic force takes place. Something's getting ready to happen. It's almost saying be patient, that things are good. I'm telling you, it's not going to. Definitely Ruth is going to leave. And I see her getting replaced with a decent person. I also see Justice Thomas, something's going to happen with him, that he's not able to stay. And then there's one more, because I see probably within 2 years, the whole SCOTUS is turned over to abiding justices that aren't necessarily, they're following the rules of the Constitution. You remember, the Supreme Court said slavery was okay. So, you know, they go with the flow. Mostly Trump wants to change this whole Supreme Court to take care of himself. And I'm telling you, you guys, someone he was with had an abortion. I'm telling you. I've seen it. I know it. And when it comes out, people will be in shock. But does it change for him? Nobody cares about nothing he does. It's not until they get to the nitty-gritty with finding out Russia was the reason that he won. Because I'm telling you that the Russians took care of it. Okay, so now I keep seeing a woman too. Oh. So there might be a couple Republicans that these new people, if they're going to stretch it out or something, maybe even when the new Democrat. So it's good, you guys. It's going to work out good. I don't want you to panic. I promise you. the SCOTUS will turn in, because you don't even want them always in your favor. You want them to follow the Constitution. You want them to follow the law. And that's what I see coming up. I almost feel two people coming forward trying to get the position. And it feels like what I'm seeing is maybe a man and a woman holding it off or causing this frustration. McConnell's such an ass. I can't wait till he goes down in his ugly glory. Okay, so now, ever read of McConnell? What's going to happen to McConnell? I just want to do that real quick. Out there, ooh, she feisty. If I had to sleep with him every night, I'd be feisty too. I'd be looking to telefono, and it's not anywhere near me, you guys. So please put up with it. Okay, here we go. See, that's a call from Trump. Let's see. Ooh, trouble. He will be put before court. I'm telling you, this guy has accepted monies. There's so much in history that's going to come out within the next 2 years. 2 years, you guys. I see books being written about it. I see underhanded ugliness. I see new laws taking place to prevent these cray-crays from coming in. So it doesn't look good. Now, there was a new girl that won in Queens. I can't even think of her name. I'm sorry, you guys. What was her name? She won. Yeah, Gorsuch is... and you know, when I saw him, I watched the interviews with him. I don't remember her name, you guys. I'm sorry. She's pretty, though. I can see her. You know who I'm talking about, right? She kicked that other guy out. Who sent somebody else to represent him on something. You know, you get, even Democrats, let me tell you, you get all tied up with yourself and think you're all that. Guess what? The universe has a way of... Next. I'm so sorry. I should have wrote it down, you guys. I woke up again at 3 today. So I'm sort of dragging. So let's take a look at her. I'm getting inundated with questions. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying my best to even write them down. But I'm kind of reading a lot because I get so many requests, and I have to cut that down because what's happening is I'm getting burnt out. So I'm going to really kind of, slow it down. But I'm also going to have to hire somebody to help me because I'm just overwhelmed. I have a friend named Dan who's doing my YouTube. I mean, if I ever want to hide, I don't even need to shoot heroin. All I got to do is look at those video comments. You guys are so wonderful. Get my head so big I can't get through the door. Okay, so tell me about this beautiful woman. There's just something about her so earthy. Listen, when I saw her on TV last night, I said, potential president years down the road, though. She's going to be someone who's a good human being. She's solid. Either future presidential or vice presidential material. God, her parents must be so proud. Oh, she believes in justice. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a past life thing. She's got the 7 of Swords, so I feel she struggles a little bit. Maybe she's a little depressed or something. She struggles a little bit. She has a bit of a hard time. It might be difficult for her at first when she gets in office because she can't believe how stupid people are and how people are busy telling her what to do, even the Democrats. If you want to walk with us, you need to do this and that. I think the Democrats is going to get changed up, you guys. I think this is the young woman that begins it. I think everything's going to change up. And it's going to be exciting. Thank God. She can play both sides too. She has a duality to her. She's somebody that knows. She's somebody that in another life was pretty powerful too. She's somebody that comes in here and feels like she's going through the motions and is afraid, what the hell am I doing? But she's actually going to end up being really good. So, and she has the angel of light and mercy standing on top of her. So that means she is covered. Everything's good. But I'm feeling a rumbling. I'm feeling a rumbling, an earthquake, an energy form. Some other stuff is getting ready to happen, like boom, boom. I see everybody at their TV. What? I mean, this Kennedy thing was pretty big, but it's going to be bigger. Like the union thing didn't surprise us. You know what I'm saying? Even the travel thing didn't surprise me. Okay, so I wanted to tell you, somebody wrote about earthquakes. I didn't see any in California or Washington, but Guatemala, and there was one in Hawaii. This one is more Italy. I'm not sure if it's this year, but I'm seeing that. And the fires are real bad out here, you guys. Fortunately, not near me, but in Lake County. And it's just fires. I just see fires. I've been seeing fires for a while. When I first moved to Marin County, I smell it, feel it, taste it. So, still more fires and some of the worst storm, like hurricanes and typhoons, and the weather is going to be really difficult this year. Really difficult. Hurricanes too, big time. I see a lot of death. Ooh, I just got hit in the forehead. Ooh, it's going to be bad. Hold on, let's see if they want me to say something else. Can you tell I left my TV on in my room? Whoops, clumsy me. Okay, so let me go ahead. I have a bunch more questions, but I'm actually a little too exhausted to hit them right now. I may take a little nap and come back, but let's just take a look at Trump. You know, I have to say good night to him. I wish I could find something good to say about him. Vaccine, waters, just this ugly stuff. And it's like, who are you? I mean, he's a liar. He stands up there and lies and uses numbers that are fake. And he's going to comment about Maxine. I know she's, you know, she got her thing too, but he's just... Okay. Just give me any update if you can, especially if Mueller's involved. Tell me about Trump. Just give us a little update. Give us a little update. Okay, here we go. Right now, he thinks he's king for loving it. But he's worried, too. So he's not that comfortable. He's kind of knowing things are coming up in the background, but with these wins, he thinks people may overlook it, but they won't. And justice is stands before him. Did I show that? Justice stands before him. He will be judged. Whoo, thank you. Thank you. He's going to be in the worst battle ever. And guess what? He loses. He has to pick up his shit and go. Sorry. Ooh, yes, yes. The people will win after numerous heartbreaks. Remember I told you guys it's going to take a while to clean out that White House. And a lot of this stuff is just going to be, it's like I hear his crowd screaming, but they're just slowly but surely going away. It's like people, it's not saying we're totally right, but he's totally wrong. he's not a very good human being. That's the bottom line. And feels like much ado about nothing going nowhere. Sorry, you guys. She's not helping anybody else out. But I do feel she doesn't like him. So, okay, you guys. So I'm going to end this, post it, and maybe try to take a nap. I hope you all have a good day.